Hello, Homestead. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now for a moment of silence.
Hello, Homestead. It's Friday, September 9th, and time for another episode of HHS In Depth. I'm Becca Malott.
And I'm Nathan Vasquez. On today's show, reporter Reagan Jones introduces us to our 3 foreign exchange students, where you will learn where they came from and how they're liking Homestead in America so far.
Reporter Ganeet Lauria brings us a story over the Initiative for Gender Equality Club, what goes on there, and how you can get involved.
Reporter Willow Pierce reports on the Spartana and how they've switched from the traditional newspaper to a magazine this school year.
And Austin Render is back with another sports corner this week, who will have a story on our boys' soccer team.
We'll have all those stories and more, so stay tuned for today's episode of HHS In Depth.
We begin today's show with a story about our 3 foreign exchange students at Homestead this year. Reporter Reagan Jones caught up with them to learn more about their backgrounds and how they're adjusting to Homestead so far.
With the start of each new school year comes new opportunities and anxiety about what's to come, but for 3 special HHS students, these aspects are amplified as they are also living away from home. Each foreign exchange student has their own reasons and motivations as to why they were able to study abroad.
I wanted to learn a new culture, learn a new language, because I had English 6 years in Germany. I wanted to get better in it.
Actually, I didn't choose myself. I was chosen because I go through a process of examination before I qualified for the exchange students.
My mom gave me a piece of paper from an organization and said, yeah, you should fill it out because it's a big chance to go to America. And when they took me, I was very surprised, like, oh my God, I got a scholarship for getting to America, oh my God. And it was, I think, the best day of my life to get here.
Although the students have varying stories on how they ended up in the foreign exchange program, they're all adjusting well to their new temporary life in Fort Wayne.
It's not that bad feeling because I've already been in America for 4 weeks in Seattle in a host family. But it's very cool to live with other people because you get to know them and what I have there for religion and so on, and what do they normally do at night and so on. It's very cool.
At the beginning it was a bit rude to new things and just go and grab your food.
Well, actually, at first I thought I'll be homesick, but the family I'm living with, they're really cool, they're awesome, so I'm feeling okay.
Fabian, Tobias, and Nuruddin are also all finding new niches and certain aspects of HHS that they really enjoy, even though it is much different than their life at home.
Everyone is very nice here, and I think the best part I like here is the football team, because I'm playing football, and everyone was on the first day nice to me, and they spoke with me, and no one ignored me. That was very friendly.
We have no high school in Germany, and it's cool to see because in American movies about a high school you see everything and be part of it. It's very cool.
If you see any of these friendly faces in the hallways, don't hesitate to say hello. For HHS In Depth, I'm Reagan Jones.
The Homestead Coffee Corner will be opening this coming Monday, September 12th, before school starts. They will be serving coffee, tea, Pop-Tarts, granola bars, juice, and other assorted items. The Coffee Corner is located in the stand outside the cafeteria. All proceeds benefit FCCLA.
Juniors and seniors, the following colleges will be visiting Homestead. If you would like to attend the meeting, please sign up in the student services at least one day prior to the visit. Monday, September 12th, Indiana University. Tuesday, September 13th, Purdue and Hope College. Wednesday, September 14th, University of Cincinnati and Indiana Tech. Thursday, September 15th, Washington University. And Friday, September 16th, University of Chicago.
Come to French Club in room 527, Madame Rogers' room, on Tuesday, September 13th for their first meeting of the year. There will be snacks, games, and make sure to bring your $5 dues.
Students, this year's homecoming event is Survival of the Spartans. Teams of 8 to 10 will compete to reign as top Spartans. Registration packets are available in Student Services. Get a team ready and sign up today.
And now here's a story by reporter Ganeet Lauria to get you covered on everything about Homestead's Initiative for Gender Equality Club.
The Initiative for Gender Equality Club is a club at Homestead created to raise awareness about feminism and what it means despite any misunderstandings the school has created.
The purpose of IGE is basically to just spread awareness about gender equality, have a place for people to discuss their opinions, help communities around our school, around the globe.
In the school, we mostly just try to kind of create discussion and try to have an exchange of ideas. So we might try to promote ideas our members came up with and see how people react to them, I guess, and just try to get discussions going and that kind of thing and spread awareness about certain issues here and in the world.
Members of IGE enjoyed the setting which the club has to offer when it comes to speaking on arguable issues within Homestead or the general society.
I like that we're allowed to talk about equality and social justice, not only in the school, which I know it's not much of, but also for in the community and even in the world. We've been trying to do different organizations and donate and help out with different kinds of stuff like that. People should join the club because while it might problems with equality might not apply directly to them, there's people out there that still have problems with having the same amount of equality as other genders or other kinds of different factors like that. So I think anyone can help out if they can.
In the future, we mostly just want to continue to have discussions, and right now we're having a sort of booklet project, so we're all just kind of making something and trying to express things. And we also want to have future fundraising projects and possibly drives to help out the homeless in Fort Wayne.
If you're looking for a club to join and have a passion for equality, the Initiative for Gender Equality Club is right for you. IGE meets every other Monday in Mrs. Vickers' room 925. For HHS In Depth, I'm Ganeet Lauria.
Art Club will be hosting a local artist, Frank Lewis Allen, as a guest speaker Tuesday, September 13th from 2:45 to 3:45 p.m. in room 108. His marker drawings reveal bold and graphic lines similar to a Where's Waldo page. Another unique aspect of his work that he will share is his approach of art through the eyes of autism, as well as a rare eye disease that eventually will leave him blind. He has an amazing story and an incredible body of work. Don't miss it.
The Improv Club will hold its first meeting in room 904, Miss Tudor's room, on Thursday, September 15th from 2:45 to 3:30. Meetings will be held every other Thursday after school. Stop by to join the fun.
The network will be working on their Positive Post-its campaign on Monday, September 12th at 2:45 p.m. in Mrs. Jones' room. The meeting will last until approximately 3:30 p.m. Join their mission to promote positive mindset throughout Homestead.
And now here's an announcement from Senor Pieper and Senora Yidi regarding next summer's trip to Costa Rica for Homestead students.
Senora Yidi and I are taking a group of students to Costa Rica in the summer of 2017, and we still have room for some students to go along with us. We signed up 20 students last spring, and we're going to open up enrollment once again for this fall. And we have again room for 8 more students to go with us. Some of the highlights of the trip: we're going to visit some rainforests, we're going to do hiking around a volcano, going to visit a cloud forest, going to visit a couple different beaches, and probably the highlight will be a zip-lining trip over a cloud forest in Monte Verde. So we'd love to have you travel along with us, and Senor Edie is going to tell you a little bit about who's eligible and how to sign up if you're interested in going with us this upcoming summer.
So if you will have finished Spanish 2 or above by the end of this school year, you're eligible to apply to join us in Costa Rica for next summer. Stop by my room 612 or Senor Pieper's room 611 soon to pick up an information packet or to just ask any questions. It is this.
All students and adults interested in playing or learning euchre, please plan ahead for Homestead's Euchre Club gatherings. Join them every other Wednesday from 2:45 to 4 o'clock in room 212. The club begins Wednesday, September 14th. Check out their Canvas page, HHS Euchre Club, for more information.
All biomedical club members and people interested in joining the club, there will be an informational meeting held in Ms. Crawford's room on Tuesday, September 13th, room 214, from 3:15 to 3:40. If you're interested in biomedical careers, feel free to stop by. Food will be provided. And the club meets once a month with speakers or visits scheduled to explore various biomedical careers.
It's not too late to finally learn how to spell hematopoiesis. Anyone interested in joining Homestead's Spell Bowl team should email Mr. Stump at jstump@sacs.k12.in.us or see him in room 201.
And now here's the story over Homestead's print journalism media, the Spartana. Reporter Willow Pierce tells you how the transition from newspaper to magazine is going for them this year.
This year, we were introduced to the new Spartana magazine, which is a big change from last year's newspaper.
I think we've been planning to change it up every year. We just want to make the best design possible, and magazine seemed like the best fit this year.
The Spartana staff spent time during their summer working on the magazine.
We had certain people write stories. Most people wrote stories, but the thing is, the issue kind of got cut down because we were running out of time so that it could get printed on time on the glossy paper. So everybody pretty much wrote a story. It's just that not all of them made them into the first issue, which was kind of sad, and then a few of us designed the pages.
And in addition to the format changing this year, the content is also going to be different.
The magazine this year is going to be focused more on feature stories. So these are going to be stories that people are really interested in. It's not going to be breaking news because you get most of breaking news from other news sources now.
In the end, the staff agrees that the magazine is the better choice.
I myself kind of worried that with the magazine that we wouldn't be taken as seriously as we might be with the actual newspaper style, but at the same time, I think that the magazine will help us do more things with art and do more things with pictures and font styles and colors. So I think that'll be really fun for us to play with this year.
For HHS In Depth, I'm Willow Pierce.
Anyone who can talk can and should join the speech team. Join the speech team for their kickoff event Wednesday, September 14th after school in room 900 to learn more about this college prepping and career building activity.
What makes Homestead so unique and special? The SACS department meeting, along with Mr. Rogers' dual credit marketing class, want to know that answer. They will be coordinating community tours with the local business and government leaders, highlighting what makes Homestead so unique and special, showing off why Homestead is so great. Students, you should have received an email to a survey to help this project. Please help them out by taking part in the survey.
And now here's another edition of Tech Talk with your host, Bailey Lear. Today you will learn about the advantages of Google Docs over Microsoft Word.
Hey there, Homestead. Bailey Lear here for another edition of the Tech Talk. And this week we're going to be teaching you why Google Docs is better than Microsoft Word. The first reason, since we know nobody saves their student network folder, is that if your computer ever crashes, you will lose all of your Microsoft Word documents. Another cool feature about Google Docs is that you can actually use it on your phone. So just go to the App Store, or in this case, Google Play, search Google Docs and click Install. So after the app is installed, you just want to go ahead and click on it. Then you'll be prompted to log in with your email, so just go ahead and put in all your information. And after that, you can access all of your essays from almost anywhere. Your teachers will be very impressed when you spice up your essay with some slick emojis. One of my personal favorites is the speech-to-text feature.
Harambe is not dead.
With this, you can speak into your phone and later view it on your computer. If you have any other questions regarding computers, make sure to send your emails to hhstechtalk@gmail.com. Well, that's it for this week. We'll see you next time. And be sure to check out the next edition of the Tech Talk when we teach you how to clean your computer.
And now it's time for the Sports Corner with our host, Austin Render. This week you'll learn about our boys soccer team as well as tonight's student section theme for the big football game versus Dwenger.
Hello Homestead, I'm Austin Render back with another edition of the Sports Corner. This week I caught up with a few members of the boys soccer team to see how their season is going.
The boys soccer team has gotten off to an up and down start this season, but they are looking towards the positives for the rest of the year.
It was a bit of a rough start. We had some good games, we had some bad games, but ultimately I think we're just figuring out who we are as a team and how to play together.
We have a really tough schedule since we're not part of a conference. We get matched up with a lot of really top teams in the state. It's been a little slow, but I think in the last couple of games we've started to put it together.
Our season started out pretty slow. Takes us a while to figure out our lineup, but I think this weekend at the Carroll Classic we kind of solidified that a little better and figured out something that works for us both offensively and defensively.
The team feels that they have worked things out this past weekend and are looking forward to a strong finish to the season.
I'm expecting our record will improve, get better. We'll start to get some more wins. I think we'll start to gel as a team better. Guys will start to figure each other out. We'll start to score more goals. And I think we should have a good postseason run at the end of the year.
I expect us, since we got our lineup figured out now, that we're going to start to pick up and wins are going to come a little more easily, goals are going to come a little more easily, and hopefully we go far into the postseason.
The boys soccer team is back in action this weekend with a doubleheader on Saturday. At noon, they will take on Cathedral High School, and at 5:30, they will take on Noblesville. In this week's edition of the Teammate Game, boys soccer put seniors Mason Cole and John Steiner up to the test to see if they could beat boys tennis's 3 points from last week. All right, we're back here with another edition of the Teammate Game. This time it's with the boys soccer team. We got Mason Cole and John Steiner here with us this week. And guys, let's get right to it. We'll start with our first question. John, who is Mason's favorite singer? We've got Travis Scott and 21 Savage, so that is not a match. 0 for 1. Let's go with question number 2. So now it goes to John. Who is his favorite singer? Flip them. 21 Savage and 21 Savage, so there's a point on the board for soccer. They've got 1 point. All right, next question to Mason. Where did Mason go to spring break? And we've got Siesta Key and Siesta Key. Two points now for boys soccer. All right, so now where did John go to spring break? All right, flip them. We've got a Spain question mark and Marco Island. That is
I thought it was Marco Island.
Wrong countries. So let's go with our third question now. After what we had last week, I now must clarify that this week when I say favorite soccer player, I mean professional. So you cannot say yourselves or anyone on the team. So who is Mason's favorite professional soccer player? All right, flip them. We've got Zlatan and Cristiano Ronaldo.
I thought you'd do it on the hair.
Not it. So we're at 2 points still. They need this one to tie boys tennis.
I'm gonna have paper on.
So this is it. It's right under it.
No.
We got last one. John's favorite soccer player. This is to tie with boys tennis.
Oh, I definitely know this.
Yes.
Wait, but can I pronounce his name right? That's an I.
All right, we've got. Is that Ozil?
Yeah.
Ozil and Ozil. There is 3 points for boys soccer. That is tied for the lead with boys tennis. I want to thank Mason and John. Next week, we've got girls soccer coming up next. Let's go back to the studio. Attention spring sport athletes. Your spring sports patches are in. Please stop by the athletic office as soon as possible to pick yours up. Also, boys and girls soccer players, your card decals have arrived. They are available in the athletic office for $5. Our student section leaders, Liam and Matt, are back with an important message to all students going to tonight's big home game versus undefeated Bishop Dwenger.
Hey guys, student section leaders here. We got a big game tonight against Bishop Dwenger, the defending state champs, and we got to get it hype.
Many of you may have heard about the recent tragedy in the DeKalb community. Although our colors may be blue and gold, tonight we'll be honoring DeKalb by wearing black and red.
And here's how we're going to do it. Seniors are going to wear black, juniors are going to wear red, sophomores are going to wear black, freshmen you're going to wear red. That way we're going to have rows of red and black. It's going to look good. And our senior painters are going to have a little message for the DeKalb community supporting them.
We need everyone to partake in order this to work. So once again, freshmen, you are in red. Sophomores, you are in black. Juniors, you are in red. And seniors will be in black.
Guys, you gotta be there. They're #1 in the state. We gotta get it hype. We gotta get it deep. Everyone be there.
Fort Wayne's game of the week. Be there.
Good luck to all Homestead athletes competing this weekend. That's going to wrap up this edition of the Sports Corner. Next week, we will check in with the girls soccer team. Until then, I'm Austin Render. Have a great weekend.
Well, that wraps up this edition of HHS In Depth. I'm Becca Malott.
And I'm Nathan Vasquez. Thank you for watching today.
And here's this week's Picture of the Week. Congratulations to senior Tanvir Singh.
To have your photo in the running for Picture of the Week, just email us a high-resolution photo to hhsindepth@gmail.com.
Today we leave you with a song exclusive to our radio station, The Point 91 FM.
Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.